People enjoy the Keanu Reeves. That's very nice.
That is nice. Thank you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 moments that made us love Keanu Reeves.
But he is so immediately, clearly humble, kind, gracious
100%.
that it's just like, oh my gosh, Keanu.
For this list, we're looking at all the best moments, big and small, where Keanu Reeves wormed his way into our hearts. If we missed any of your favorite Keanu bits, let us know in the comments below. Number 20, when he reported on Canadian TV at a teddy bear convention. Long before he was tearing up our screens in big action blockbusters, Keanu Reeves was just like every other young working actor trying to make a living.
What's it like?
What's it like? It's hard.
He starred in quite a few commercials as a youngster, but one of his earliest and sweetest breaks came from the news, more specifically the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, or CBC. Having spent much of his childhood and teenagehood in Toronto, Reeves also worked on a kids' news program called Going Great, where he reported on a Canadian teddy bear convention in 1984.
RJ! I've been looking all over for you. We gotta go down to the Bears Only Cafe and talk bearsness.
He brings his effortless, daffy charm to this segment, proving that Reeves had star power and charisma from the very beginning. Number 19, when he didn't press charges. We all know how much Keanu Reeves loves his motorcycles.
Had a lot of good times with this motorcycle, and I just grew up really loving Nortons.
So much so, in fact, that he literally founded a motorcycle company. Knowing this, we wouldn't be surprised if he got a little upset when someone else hit one of his prized possessions with their car.
You know what, it's a weird thing. I've had some good luck and some bad luck.
You're
And so,
alive?
That's the good luck.
But as per usual, Reeves kept his cool. In 2011, someone accidentally backed into Reeves's parked motorcycle while he was running errands. TMZ posted the footage that someone captured of the authorities on the scene, which merely showed just how chill Reeves was about the whole thing. He never lost his cool, he didn't press charges, and he handled everything with grace. Number 18, when he took a road trip with stranded fans. If a flight you're on has to make an emergency landing, chances are your trip is going to be worse off because of it.
Yes. You calm? Did you panic? Did you have thoughts?
I took a breath. I took a breath.
That wasn't necessarily the case for passengers when their LA-bound plane was forced to land in Bakersfield, California. That's because Keanu Reeves was stranded with them. The actor posed for pictures and gave autographs to fans before arranging for transportation for all the travelers. On the minibus journey, Keanu shared facts about Bakersfield and played country music from his phone.
Its population is around 380,000, making it the 9th most populous city in California and the 52nd most populous city in the nation.
In making sure everyone made it to their destination, he showed how caring he is for others, even everyday folks. Number 17, when he showed how respectful he is. His being respectful of individual space and boundaries is yet another reason the masses love Keanu. Fans of the actor on Twitter have realized that in many photographs, he hovers his hand instead of touching the people he's posing with. Whether he's pictured with country superstar Dolly Parton or just with normal fans, he maintains a casual, friendly stance but refrains from actually touching the person. It's a very thoughtful move on the star's part. When word spread over social media, many additional photos of Keanu practicing the same strategy over the years quickly surfaced. Turns out he's been a considerate guy for a while. Number 16, when he admitted he had a crush on Sandra Bullock. Over the years, fans have grown fond of Keanu Reeves' relationship with Speed co-star Sandra Bullock.
You didn't leave me.
Didn't have anywhere to be just then.
It seems like some new, cute story about the two is always coming out, such as the time Reeves showed up at Bullock's door with champagne and truffles after learning the actress had never tried them. While that sounds incredibly romantic, the two maintain that they were only ever just friends.
I think we're probably friends for that long because we didn't. Yeah, right, that.
Is that how you do it?
That's how I do it.
Maybe that's why he didn't want to be with you.
Which is what makes this next moment such an instance of swinging doors. On a 2019 episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Reeves said that he actually did have a crush on Bullock during filming. Oh, what could have been.
She obviously didn't know I had a crush on her either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe you both had crushes on each other and you were so scared.
We were working.
Number 15, when he showed his love of books. We love a hot guy who reads.
For 63 days, I've been on my way, and I burn to reach the longed-for land.
And Keanu Reeves definitely falls into that category. Reeves is a man who contains multitudes. In addition to his motorcycle company, Reeves has put his weight behind other endeavors as well, including a book-related one. Reeves founded X Artists Books with his partner Alexandra Grant, and the publishing company produces amazing books. Reeves and Grant put an emphasis on publishing books that have something to say about the world, and platforming interesting authors that might not otherwise get a shot.
We saw a real need to create a space for unusual collaborations.
We launched with 4 works. It's fun to give an opportunity to different artists to be seen and heard.
It's a lovely endeavor born from a love of reading. Number 14, when he jumped out of a car to autograph a sign for a fan. Keanu Reeves has participated in many a car chase over his storied Hollywood career. From Point Break to the John Wick franchise, you cannot keep this guy from doing something dangerous in an automobile. That yen to keep the engines revving extends to his real life as well, but with much sweeter consequences. According to Bill and Ted Face the Music co-writer Ed Solomon, in 2019, Reeves's car passed a sign that referenced one of his most famous quotes, "You're breathtaking," posted in someone's yard. Did he ask the driver to pull over? Reportedly not. He just jumped out of the car and went to go autograph the sign, leaving one fan with a very fun surprise. Number 13, when he bought motorcycles for crew members. There have been a number of stories over the years detailing how kind Keanu Reeves is to his cast and crew members, such as the time he was said to have paid for the Matrix Resurrections crew to go to the premiere. As we've mentioned, there have also been a number of stories about how much the man loves his motorcycles.
That'd be insane. Oh my God. Anyway, I've never ridden one of those. Well, if I get on a Bruff and a Vincent Black Shadow and get the chance to ride a MotoGP bike, that'd be pretty awesome.
Well, here's a story that combines the two. To thank the stunt team on The Matrix Reloaded, Reeves bought them all Harley-Davidsons. This isn't the only reported instance of Reeves being exceedingly generous to his cast and crew. He has also bought Rolexes for the John Wick stunt team and has been known to donate parts of his salary to the crew.
I mean, all the good things you hear about Keanu, they're true. They're true.
Yeah.
Number 12, when he became a meme. Who knew Neo could be so relatable?
Sorry, I'm not. I'm just another guy.
In the 2010s, pictures of Reeves doing pretty mundane things started to make the rounds on social media. The paparazzi photos are not the most flattering, but they do show Keanu in a very relatable light. From a snap of him digging into a plate of pizza to one of him looking dejected on a public bench, the pictures of the famous actor endeared audiences to his sympathetic attitude. After all, who hasn't taken a break from drinking a juice to contemplate life? Number 11, when he took a pay cut to make his movies happen. Keanu generally ranks among the highest paid Hollywood actors, thanks to his roles in culture-defining franchises like The Matrix and John Wick. However, he has been known to sacrifice his paycheck in order to improve a film. In the 90s, Keanu wanted to work with Al Pacino on The Devil's Advocate, so he accepted less money so the studio could court Pacino.
You're kidding.
What do you think he's paying us in, goat's blood? Hey, Tarzan, we're billing you out at $400 an hour, my friend. I don't see a whole lot of pro bono work in your immediate future.
Then, during the filming of the Matrix sequels, Keanu gave up part of his claim on the movie's profits so that more money could be spent on costumes and special effects.
I need to download the Hotwire motorcycle.
Not a problem. One crash course and motorcycle.
Wait. Cancel that.
Number 10, when he played himself in Always Be My Maybe.
Oh, there he is.
Keanu can definitely take a joke. In the 2019 rom-com Always Be My Maybe, the actor has a role as a very exaggerated version of himself. Although he's only in a small portion of the film, these scenes stick out as particularly delightful.
Now I know what it feels like to be completely starstruck.
The only stars that matter are the ones you look at when you dream.
Thank you.
His role makes it seem like the actor knows about his peculiar and magnetic persona, and does not take himself too seriously.
Hit me! God damn it! Yeah!
His interplay with the two stars of the film, Ali Wong and Randall Park, makes for some of the best bits in the movie. Plus, not every Hollywood superstar would be comfortable having a song all about knocking them out.
Best believe I punched Keanu Reeves and it was better than any scene you could see in Speed. I hit John Wick and now I'm feeling so appealing. Basically, I'm a god. You could call me Hercules.
Number 9. When he made his red carpet debut with his girlfriend. Keanu Reeves has reportedly gone through a lot of heartbreak and tends to keep his personal life, especially his romances, on the down low. But in 2019, he and his partner Alexandra Grant went public, giving the internet something to celebrate. The Los Angeles-based artist joined Reeves on the red carpet for that year's LACMA Art and Film Gala. They both looked absolutely beautiful, held hands, and made goo-goo eyes at each other all night long. When the photos surfaced, Reeves trended on Twitter alongside other competing topics such as Election Day. Team Reeves and Grant. Number 8. When he had no idea he was the internet's boyfriend. In 2019, Keanu was making headlines left and right for his selfless and charming attitude, in addition to his roles in Toy Story 4, Always Be My Maybe, and John Wick Chapter 3.
And so far, you haven't disappointed.
However, when interviewers asked him at the Pixar movie premiere how he felt about being, quote, the internet's boyfriend, Reeves responded in a bashful way.
I've been what?
You've been dubbed the internet's boyfriend. Everyone is just kind of gushing over you on the internet. You didn't know that yet.
No, well that's
a lot of positivity.
Wacky.
He joked that the title was wacky and said the positivity's great. The public was impressed with his down-to-earth response, especially given his movie star status.
So you will take the title of America's Sweetheart?
No, I mean, listen, it's nice when it's nice, and I'm really appreciate.
Although he didn't embrace the title, his demeanor may have further cemented his place as the internet's boyfriend.
You can't take a compliment,
anyway,
can you?
It was cool. I mean, to work with Angelica Houston and Halle Berry, Mark Dacascos.
This is the reaction of what the nicest guy in the world would do, by the way.
Number 7. When he gave up his seat on the subway.
You hear that, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability.
Chivalry isn't dead. At least not if Keanu Reeves has anything to say about it. In 2011, the actor was filmed offering his seat on a crowded express train in New York City to a fellow passenger who was holding a large bag. In the video, Keanu sees the woman, gestures to her, and they trade positions on the train. The moment quickly went viral, with fans praising Keanu for his quiet manners. Despite it being a somewhat everyday act, his politeness was a pleasant reminder for fans that he remains a grounded and thoughtful person despite his immense celebrity status.
Consider this a professional courtesy.
Number 6. When he embodied his Toy Story 4 character before being cast. If there's one thing we know about Keanu Reeves, is that he can commit to a bit. The actor never goes halfway on his performances, content to go big instead of going home. Apparently, he lends that outlook to auditions as well. In 2019's Toy Story 4, Reeves voiced the character of Duke Kaboom, a riff on Daredevil's Like Evel Knievel.
Look who jumped 40 school buses and landed back into my life.
Hi, Duke.
Who's the cowboy?
The character has a tendency to strike a pose wherever he goes, something that Reeves reportedly came up with on his own. Reeves actually conceived of the posing idea during a meeting with the filmmakers prior to his getting the role.
Be who I am, right now.
Who's the Canuck with all the luck?
Kaboom.
He proceeded to climb on top of a table to show off some examples of what those poses might look like and impress the director and producers so much that they knew they had found their Duke. How we wish we could have been in the room.
Can you do the jump?
Yes, I Canada!
Number 5. When he stopped two characters from being killed off. John Wick knows how to take a hit. As an actor, Keanu does too. The movie star does a lot of his own stunts, and that involves a lot of collaboration with talented stunt artists. In 2019, film critic Hannah Flint shared that Keanu campaigned for the plot of John Wick Chapter 3 to be changed so that two characters would not be killed off. Martial arts stars Recep Arif Rahman and Yayen Ruhian reportedly knocked him down so many times during rehearsals that Keanu claimed the assassin could not kill their movie counterparts. His respect for the skill of fight choreography and his fellow artists has only made him more admirable to fans. Number 4, when people discovered his charitable ways. It seems like everyone who has ever met Keanu Reeves has nothing but good things to say about him.
I love you, mate. I love you when you're Neo. I love you when you're out of Bill and Ted. I loved you on the coach ride one. Throughout the career, I've done nothing but love you, and I've had very little in return.
He's a lovely man, but people only really found out just how charitable he could be recently. As already mentioned, Reeves hasn't only often been reported as giving away some of his salary to his movie crews. He's also been said to donate money to numerous charities.
The actor is offering a 15-minute Zoom call to the highest bidder. All proceeds raised will go to Camp Rainbow Gold. That's an Idaho-based children's cancer organization.
While his reps debunked the story that Reeves donated up to 70% of his Matrix salary to cancer research, it does seem to be the case that he founded a private nonprofit organization for the same, without attaching his name to it. Because he's so private, it can sometimes be difficult to confirm many of the stories surrounding him. However, the actor has been linked to other causes throughout the years, and he even participated in a stand-up to cancer telecast in 2018.
This is the moment to redouble our efforts.
Together, we stand up to cancer.
He's always been a giving guy, and appears to show no signs of stopping. Number 3, when he did a puppy interview. If you're a fan of the John Wick franchise, then you probably connect Keanu Reeves to dogs. Well, you will be glad to know the actor loves puppies just as much as his character. We just hope that love doesn't get him into quite as much trouble. While on a promotional tour for Chapter 3 in 2019, Reeves stopped by the BuzzFeed offices to take part in one of the company's famous puppy interviews.
Look how cute you are. You're like a cutie pie. You're a cutie pie. Let's answer some questions.
The actor snuggled and cooed at a number of adorable puppies while answering questions about his Toy Story character, his favorite foods, and so much more.
What advice would you give your 17-year-old self? I hate giving advice.
Number 2, when he was poignant about death. If you know anything about Keanu Reeves' personal life, you know he hasn't always had it easy. He has suffered a tremendous amount of loss.
Well, it's the end of the universe. It's the end of time and space continuum.
So
it's all over.
You're facing your own mortality and the mortality of all existence.
Yeah.
But in 2019, he shared his exceedingly positive outlook on life and death. In response to a question from TV host Stephen Colbert, Reeves takes a beat to consider what happens to us when we leave this world.
What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
He gives it a short yet elegant reply, telling Colbert that those we leave behind will miss us. The simplicity of the response gives Colbert pause, rendering him speechless.
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
We understand. Sometimes the short answer is best. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. When he waited to get into his own rap party. Waiting in the rain to make sure everyone else continued to have fun.
Come on, buddy. It's time to go. Now you gotta go backwards.
When his friendship with Winona Ryder was cute. Bram Stoker's Dracula, destination wedding, and a possible real-life marriage?
Are you and Winona Ryder technically married? Winona says we are. Coppola says we are. So I guess we're married.
When he was inducted onto Canada's Walk of Fame. A reward well-deserved.
My gratitude and my appreciation to Canada's Walk of Fame for this extraordinary honor and to be included and welcomed into Canada's Walk of Fame.
When he entertained a fan's questions at the airport. Keanu Reeves is even gracious while traveling.
So Kimmel wrote that the young man approached Keanu and started firing off a series of questions. Some people would say, hey, kiddo, I gotta go or whatever. Yeah. He stayed and answered every single question.
When he bought an ice cream cone just to give a fan an autograph. The frozen dessert went to waste, but the teen's day was certainly made. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, when he called an audience at E3 breathtaking. The moment that became a meme started with the cry of an excited fan. When Keanu went on stage at the E3 convention in 2019, he described the game Cyberpunk 2077 as breathtaking. To which someone in the crowd replied,
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Keanu then returned the compliment, to the delight of the crowd, and the phrase became a recognizable reference for fans.
Swirling and laughing, awakening my mind, 'cause I am breathtaking tonight.
1 month later, when he was on the way to film Bill and Ted Face the Music, Keanu actually saw a handmade sign that was left for him by a fan with the phrase. Keanu reportedly stopped, wrote his own "You're breathtaking" beneath it, and left a personal inscription for the fan. Going above and beyond to make someone else's day better? That's just classic Keanu.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.